Tonight on Gravitas, we bring you the second part of our global investigation, spanning 4 cities and 3 continents, the WhatsApp snooping row. Our first target has been the company that's hacking phones, the NSO Group. Last night, we showed you how they had gone into hiding. My colleague and Wion's West Asia Bureau Chief Daniele Pagani went to the official address of this company, their headquarters in Tel Aviv. He found nothing. The office had been moved. Even the signboards had been taken off. And all contact details had been deleted online. We persisted. After all, a billion-dollar company cannot just vanish, and we finally managed to locate the new offices of the NSO Group. In the same locality, barely a few hundred meters away, the company is operating out of an unmarked building in Herzliya. The office is heavily guarded. Except for the employees, no one is allowed to go in. There is a security checkpoint. Just before the entry, you need a badge to get in. Daniele tried to get access. Here is the first report that he sent us today.
I am currently in the business quarter of Tel Aviv, to the north of the capital city of Israel, a place called Herzliya. After days of research, we have been able to find where the NS Group is finally and definitely currently located. It's the big building you see behind me, the taller one on the back, this one that you can see. It's an anonymous building and there is no logo outside, but I have access to their premises and I have had a word with the doorman. It is a secure building. There is a large waiting hall with Israeli flags. There is no way to get inside the building without a badge because there is a security checkpoint. The doorman very clearly said that yes, the NSO Group is located there, but I cannot access them. I cannot talk to them. It was impossible also for him to call them. The only way I would have had as a journalist to access the NSO company would have been to provide a name inside the company who knew my name and confirmed the fact that they were actually waiting for me. And this comes after days that we at Wion and I personally have tried to reach out to the company in order to get their version of the story. But this is completely a sign of how this kind of companies operate. They have released an interview to a very popular Israeli website saying that silence is their strategy, so they would like to keep silent. But this is the building, so now we can positively say that we actually found their premises, but there is unfortunately no way to talk them, to access them, unless they agree specifically to meet on the very purpose of the story we're following, which is the story of the lawsuit that WhatsApp is throwing against them. In fact, WhatsApp has accused the company, or the product, or the flagship product of this company, the Pegasus software, of having been used to hack many people all around the world. Diplomats, political activists, dissidents and journalists, and 120 of them have also been hacked in India.
Clearly, the NSO does not want attention. They want to operate from the shadows. Not surprising, given the kind of legal trouble they're in. The number of court cases against this company is rising, both at home and abroad. There is a new lawsuit against the NSO Group in the United Kingdom. A case has been filed against WhatsApp and the NSO Group in India as well. The case in America is picking up. A US court has issued a summons to the NSO Group, and the judges have asked their representatives to appear in person. The victims are also taking up this case. A Saudi dissident in exile, Ghanem al-Dosari, has filed a lawsuit against Saudi Arabia and NSO. Al-Dosari is a satirist. He has been living in the UK since 2003, and that's where he filed the case. He claims that his phone was hacked and the phone's camera and mic were used to record his activities. It is public knowledge that Saudi Arabia bought the Pegasus spyware from NSO. Pegasus is a super weapon, the star product of NSO. It was also allegedly used to track Jamal Khashoggi, the journalist who was killed inside a Saudi consulate in Turkey last year. While NSO remains in denial and hiding, WhatsApp has changed its stance. This is astounding. Believe it or not, WhatsApp now says that the phones were never hacked. Let me read out from their statement. The statement they gave to us, and I'm quoting, "In May, our security team caught and stopped a cyber attack designed to send malware to mobile devices. The safety and security of our users remain our highest priority, which is why in May we blocked the attack and have taken action in the courts to hold NSO accountable." Note the words. WhatsApp says it stopped and blocked the attack. So first they hide the breach for months on end, then they hide the extent of the damage, and now they say that none of it happened in a way. They stopped it in time. Before fixing the bugs, it seems, WhatsApp must fix its communication strategy.